Hey everybody, watch this review here with a look at Cannonball from the Marvel Legends 2-packs, the Walmart exclusives, which, as I joked on the previous video, basically means it's an eBay / secondary seller exclusive. So Walmart can't get their stuff together. I looked at the packaging in the Domino video, so if you want to check out the packaging, just reference back to that video. So I'm not going to do it twice because it's not a ton to look at the packaging, although it's pretty nice packaging. As I mentioned in the Domino review, I was a little disappointed with Domino. Some of the general criticisms I have about Domino also apply here. So he's got a kind of crappy joint right here, as you can see, because it's sort of bent right out of the box. Also, both the boots, well, this boot ankle joint right here and here, both of them were extremely loose right out of the box. Not 100% sure how he's standing right now, but small miracles. But at any rate, the 2-packs usually go for like $24 or $25 at Walmart, so I didn't pay too much more, including shipping and handling, because I got them for like $26.50, which included the $16.50 then the $10 shipping and handling, so I didn't do too bad. Because I know the 2-packs at Toys R Us go for like $22 or $23, but Walmart jacks things up. But yeah, I'm actually a bit more impressed with the general look of the figure and so forth than I was with the Domino, which looked kind of awkward. Domino is just really big at the hips and so forth, just through the way that the belt was structured and how the joints all came in. But he looks reasonable. The color is actually pretty decent. It's kind of got a glossy sheen, which I don't like. And he's got a fair amount of articulation. The only other big thing I don't like is his face. I don't know if you can really get a good look at that, but actually, for how I have the lighting, I should probably move the camera up a little bit, but yeah. Face looks a little lawn gnome-ish once you look at the hair as well. Cannonball is a mutant with the ability to, I don't know what his actual mutant power is called, but when he uses it, he'll just fly through things. Like his lower half will look like it's just like flame or something as he rams through it. He of course is an external, which is the BS bootleg Highlander version of a mutant, which is just a mutant that can only be killed by another external, supposedly. And then of course supposedly Apocalypse, one of them. Selene, the Hellfire Club's one of them, and Cannonball, of course, is supposedly one of them. They only really introduced the concept in the entire X-Force thing, so basically every character they introduced that was also one of them ends up getting killed. I mean, most of them were just by Selene, supposedly, including Gideon, who was kind of cool. But in terms of articulation, he's got finger articulation, which means he's a little bit better off than Domino was. Wrist articulation, pretty decent. Forearm, of course. Let me just quickly, I don't know how visible that is because I can't really see there it goes. But yeah, you'll notice they're just pin joints and so forth here. Double pin elbows. It's kind of stiff. I don't know, for some reason it's like the in-between part's kind of funky. It's really big at the elbow, but once you get up to like the bicep and stuff, it's kind of thin, which makes it look kind of funky. So yeah, the bicep joint will move, the arm / shoulder will move, head moves, good amount too. Go up a bit, down a bit, side to side. Could go 360, but I'm not gonna do it. It's got a soft rubber costume. Well, for the upper portion at least. I don't know, you can see some stuff underneath. I don't know if that has any significance, but it's probably just for the look of the costume. Ab / diaphragm joint. It'll go forward and back a considerable amount. Waist is a full 360. leg actually works like it should. Goes up and down all the way. It will twist side to side if you so desire. The calf will twist, and of course you got a double joint at the knee. I mean, I like it when you've got like a boot or something. That's where the calf joint kicks in, so that really conceals it. Foot, it doesn't really go side. I mean, it looks like it might go side to side. It does a little bit. I'm not sure if it's just a looseness, whether or not it's just in a peg. So it looks like it's got a pin joint from the side, but when you actually move around, you feel like looseness here. But it's probably just the joint itself's probably loose, and it's got a toe joint. I don't know, I was pretty impressed with the figure. I mean, it's a decent looking sculpt. It's got all the right kind of articulation. It's got like, I mean, it has a few major flaws, but nothing like killer major. Like, it's far too loose coming out of the box, which, I mean, honestly is a huge problem. Wait, give me a second. But yeah, despite the looseness, he does miraculously stand, although if I gave it a hard hit here, it'd probably go straight down. But you'll also notice that the joints are flawed right there, and mine's got some paint bleed. Like on the shoulder pads here. Didn't get proper coating on here. But I really like the color blue they used. And even up here. Everything else, you know, is pretty cool. I mean, if this was a single figure, I'd say it might be worth a solid check. But whereas with it's a 2-pack, you know, you have to really make a decision here and decide whether or not this whole thing's for you. But personally, I'm not 100% sure I'd rebuy the same particular one, just because mine basically have, I think this is a pretty serious error here, and I'm not sure if it's just my figure or if it's a quality control issue with the line, but I mean, that's pretty bad. Not even gonna lie there. I don't know how I get him to stand half the time, but when he stands, there it goes. I mean, it just takes a while to get him back into position after you just do basic manipulation with upper body / torso or anything, which shouldn't be. But like I also mentioned, the domino that I picked up has a ton of problems, including the fact it comes pre-bent. I don't know if it's supposed to be pose or what. And aspects of the design are kind of ugly, so yeah, I'd probably give the 2-pack a miss if I did it all over again. Although, I mean, this actually, like I said, this is a nice looking figure. The domino's not too bad, but, you know, just between the production problems and then price tag and so forth. But that's just me. Scale wise, I believe he's probably about 6 inches, but a little bit taller than 6, because the Spider-Man here is first appearance Spider-Man from the Sentinel series is almost exactly 6, so yeah.